Alright guys, this is my my latest rodent coil. Actually, this is my first actual rodent coil. I built some Starship coils, which are interesting. Another Starship coil here. But this is what I want to show you, because this is, just so you can get some information, this is 9.5 inches in diameter, or across, and I believe it's number 20 gauge wire, 19 wraps, 2 individual circuits, and then I have it actually wrapped on another wire. So I don't know, it's a bundle of wire, I don't know what it is. And as I was building it, I had a small problem where the bundle of wire bent on me because I was winding it so tight. So that was a problem, but it didn't break the wire, it's still connected. I've got it hooked up to a bridge rectifier, and my voltage output is there. Just so you know what my meters are, this meter here is the voltage actually going into the coil. This is the frequency I'm using. I don't know if it's accurate. That's not what I'm using now, it's off, but it's just kind of floating around. This will be my amperage. I've got it on amps because I just blew out my milliamp earlier trying something out. This is a pulse width modulator. Dave Longtown's circuit is actually what it is. So it's it's got a gating frequency in it. So that's what this is here. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on here, and running at 3.2 amps. Frequency is 0.165 kilohertz, and my voltage going into my coil is right under 10 volts. In case you're curious, I'm getting 27.3 volts DC out of my coil here. I will show you that in another video about how much voltage I can get out of there. I had it up over 400 volts DC, so that's pretty cool. But I'll show you that another day or another video. What I want to show you right now is let's do this first. I'll stick a magnet in here. Okay, it won't even. It wants to stand up this far above the coil. So that's a pretty good size amount of magnetics going on here. It literally it will not let me turn it over. It just wants to flip. You can hear it humming. What's cool is whenever I put this magnet in here, my amperage goes down just slightly. So if I had it on milliamps, it would probably be a lot better. But here's what I want to show you. This is a regular screw. It is magnetic. It's not magnetized. I can't pick up anything else with it. As you can see here, this does not pick up anything. But I can actually float this screw, and I consider floating inside of this coil. Let me get it more in the center. There you go. Okay, it is floating. It's standing up all by itself. Whoa. Oh, that's my green light. That kind of freaked me out. Okay. That was interesting. So, this screw is floating in here right now. Those green lines are reflecting off my pulse width light there. So this screw is floating in here. If I get it close to the edge, it'll fall over. It kind of vibrates. If I just sit in there, it doesn't do anything. But I can stand it up, which I thought was really interesting. I mean, that's just cool. I don't know any other coil that you can stand up any piece of metal you stick in it like that. Now here's another interesting thing. I showed you earlier that these were not magnetic. Well, if I put them together, now I picked that up. The further I go away, it doesn't want to stand up. this to stand in there. And I can adjust this. I'll turn it off for you so you can see what happens. Screw just falls over. Turn it back on. And I can adjust my frequency. I'll adjust it here, and you can hear it, but you can see the screw kind of move around. Put it back in there. And I can actually get it to spin. Okay, back to the experiment. So I'll just take another screw. This is just a big bolt. I'll stick it in here. And it's literally become the magnet, which is remarkable. That's really cool. I'm super excited to find out that I just did this. I think that's neat. Check it out though. And it's almost like it's got polarity. Because if I do it one way, and I flip it over, sometimes it almost repels it. Let's try it this way. So anyway, I can't get anything much taller to stand up in here. It almost does, but it's just a little top heavy. Try a different frequency maybe. I think it's just too tall. It's trying to stand up. So anyway, yeah, there you go. It's getting a little warm, so I'm going to shut her down soon. Floating screw. Alright, in my next video, if you want to watch it, I'm going to see how much voltage I can get out of my rectifier here, which is hooked up to this inner coil. So I'm going to shut her down, let it cool off, and see you in a few.